I'm Adam. And I'm Pim.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way.
Hey, Pim, do you like going to the fair? As much as I like people watching, how could I not? I like how there are typically some types of animals and food, definitely food, like corn dogs and cotton candy and funnel cakes. Really, that's all I need, but other things are nice. Do you prefer the Iowa or Texas State Fair? While I grew up going to the Iowa State Fair, seeing the butter cow and looking at the animals, I've never been to the Texas State Fair. What? Why not? Because I lived half an hour from the fair when I was a kid. Now I live 3 hours away from the state fair in Texas. I guess that's kind of far. In today's book, the visitors of the fair live just outside of it. Let's get started. The Midnight Fair by Gideon Sterer. Illustrated by Mariachiara Di Giorgio. Those animals became just like people at night, says the talking chimpanzee. But they're standing on their hind legs and throwing rings just like humans. Do you know what that's called? Being sneaky? Anthropomorphized. You love your $10 words. It isn't as fancy as it sounds. It just means to attribute human characteristics or behavior to an animal or object. Where do you learn stuff like this? Who knows, a teacher, a book, an awesome YouTube channel? You can learn from anywhere. Shameless plug. You know, I don't really associate rides with fairs. Why not? They're just as big of a part of fairs as the animals and food. Probably because the rides and games cost extra, so my parents never took me to the Midway. Midway, what a funny term. Do you know why it's called that? No, why? This area was originally developed by a young music promoter, Saul Bloom, at Midway Plaisance Park in Chicago. He introduced the term Midway to describe the area of a carnival or fair where rides, sideshows, games, and other carnival-type attractions are concentrated. Good to know. But do you know what I'm really curious about? What's that? What's going to happen with this night watchman? He's not really watching the park at night. Or security guard, or owner, or the person in charge of this establishment. What about him? What's he going to do when he shows up and all the animals are there? Oh man, that was a close call. They must have done a really good job of cleaning up after themselves. I guess they don't lock up all the prizes at night. Or the controls to the rides. I think we can all agree that bumper cars and candy are super fun. And cotton candy. I'm actually not a fan of cotton candy. Who are you? I feel like I don't even really know who you are. Oh, stop being so dramatic. How about stuffed animals? Can we agree that everyone loves those? That I can agree with. And fairs in general. If you can't have fun at a fair, then there's definitely something wrong. Speaking of having fun, if you've had fun watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam. And I'm Pim.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way.
Did you know Alaska, Arizona, and Colorado all have state fairs that were established before they became states?